Hey, Sacred City Moline, Pastor Sam here with your midweek update. Things you need to know about that are going on that will help you take your next steps in discipleship. First of all, men, I would love to invite you once again to a men's discipleship event that Pastor Justin is hosting, pastor of Sacred City Davenport. A men's discipleship event that's taking place Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It'll be outdoors on the Davenport Junior Theater lawn. There's a tent. They'll have coffee, donuts, I'm sure the whole works. You may want to dress warm, but this is a great opportunity for us as men, whether we're leading households, whether we are single and desiring to be husbands, or just even to be better in the station of life that we're at right now, where we're working, how we're contributing to missional communities, or for those of you who are young men, high school age kids, that are wanting and thinking through what does it mean, biblically speaking, to be a man. And so it's a great, last time we did it, it was great, fantastic content, very thoughtful, very insightful. And I'm sure Pastor Justin's going to come with great content as well. So I want to invite you out for that Saturday morning, 8 a.m., Davenport Junior Theater lawn. Secondly, I just got back from a few days spent in Omaha. This will be the third time this year that I've got together with a few guys who are fellow church planters, somewhere in the 2 to 5 year mark of planting a church. And so we've been getting together to talk through common things to troubleshoot that are going on in the church, the next steps for us to grow as a church. And so it's been very, very helpful for me, helping navigating things that are going on at Sacred City here and thinking through things from a more of an aerial perspective of working on the church rather than being in the church and working, doing the church work. And so it's been really refreshing for me to be able to have those couple days to think through that stuff. This time specifically, we talked about leadership development and how crucial it is for us as a young church to continue cranking out leaders to lead missional communities, people who are investing in fight clubs, various areas of ministry, whether kids ministry or administration or finance, or you just name it, whatever, facilities, whatever it might be, how important it is to have these leaders in the pipeline. And it got me thinking that we have some of the best leaders, if not the best leaders, lay leaders in the world. Seriously. We've got people who are working full-time jobs, more than full-time jobs. We got stay-at-home moms who are trying to raise their kids and trying to keep their head on their shoulders. Yet they're willing to take the extra time, invest the extra energy, not only in one, taking responsibility for their own discipleship, but two, taking the responsibility for other people's discipleship as well, to see to that other people that are in their missional community would take those next steps in following Jesus. And so I just want to commend them. I want to ask you to pray for them because they're so excellent. Gosh, I just want to see the Lord continue to use them and sustain them and rejuvenate them and give them the rest that they need to do the work the Lord has laid before them. And with that, once a month, our MC leaders get together in our huddles. We call it, it's like a huddle, it's an MC for MC leaders, where we get a chance to kind of have other people invest in us. A lot of times we're so focused on the people in our missional communities. It's just a place where missional communities leaders can come in and say, hey, this is where I'm at, and I need some care. I need you to speak into my life. And so I would love for you for the next few days, be praying for us as your MC leaders. Pray for your MC leaders specifically as we sit down and talk and process and think through some of these leadership things, but also just for them as a disciple, that they would find their deepest joy in Jesus, that they would find all the energy, that it would not be energy that they have to muster up in themselves, but like Paul, he says in Colossians, that I labor with the energy of the Lord, that it would be that sort of thing. And so please pray for your MC leaders. Gosh, I love them. And it's here's the reality. Our MC leaders, I'm pretty certain of this. I've got marker on my finger. Our MC leaders carry just as big of a pastoral burden, if not more of a pastoral burden for the people in their missional communities as most American pastors carry for their flock, for their congregation. That is the kind of investing that our MC leaders are making, the sort of sacrifices that they're making, that their families are making to continue to see the mission of God move forward. And so we should commend them, we should praise them, we should thank them, and so I pray that you would lift them up in prayer and just express your gratitude for them. Lastly, this Sunday, I'm looking forward to it. Sunday morning gathering. My friend Nick Powell, who's been here before, it's been a couple months since he's been here last. I'm giving him my pulpit this Sunday as he continues our sermon series, Practicing the Way of Jesus, and plinking off the next beatitude. I'm excited to have him down here. He's a church planter, lead pastor of Hope City in Clinton, Iowa. So he's coming down the river. And he's just a great guy, great preacher, and I'm so looking forward to hearing from him and having him invest at Sacred City Church. And so you don't want to miss that. Sunday morning, 10 a.m., grab your coffee here, and let's just worship Jesus together and encourage Nick as they really are starting this new work at Hope City Church and gathering their core team and getting ready to do something as far as a worship gathering goes. And so it's a great way for us to come together, receive whatever the Lord has for us in his teaching, but also to encourage him and to give him a pat on the back and encourage him as they continue their new work in Clinton, Iowa. So I'm looking forward to this Sunday. I love you guys. I pray for you regularly. Can't wait to worship Jesus with you on Sunday morning. See you then.